What is going on, folk? It's NimbleThor here. I hope you're having a great day today, because today in my mobile gaming quiz, where I document playing a brand new mobile game every single day from Monday to Friday here on the channel, we are gonna check out Sword Art Online IntegralFactor. It's this amazing story-driven open-world MMORPG that I've just really fallen in love with. So I really hope that you guys are going to enjoy this video. I hope you're gonna enjoy the game. So let's just dive right into it. So first of all, I wanted to start out with just getting a few facts out of the way. So first up, there's no auto system in this MMORPG. And yes, the game is based on an anime called Sword Art Online, I think. I don't know anything about the game. The anime. I don't know anything about the anime. I don't know anything about the lore. So it might take you a bit to get into the game if you're just like me. If you know the anime already, I think you're gonna absolutely love this game. I've heard from other people who've seen the anime or read the anime. I don't even know if it's a series or just a comic book thingy. That's literally how little I know about it. But the game can definitely be enjoyed even if you don't know anything about it, because I'm really loving this game. But I just wanted to get that out of the way. It might take a bit to get into the story or the overall lore of the game. And yes, it is actually open world. As you guys can see, we're running around here. Yes, there are some loading screens. There are quite a few loading screens as you go from region to region. But the game is open world, so you decide where you want to run. You decide when you want to do quests. There's nothing really forcing you into a certain storyline, even though, yes, there is a lot of story in this game. But you can just go out there. If I just wanted to go over here and kill some of these monsters right now, I can do that. As you guys can see, we can use the skills, and we can just have fun. We can form a party. If you look over here, we can do a party search. We can do party recruit, and we can just team up with a couple of our friends. If I knew anyone who played the game, and just have fun, just go out and kill some monsters, kill some bosses, do some dungeon runs, stuff like that. But right now, though, we are actually trying to complete one of the quests in the game while we talk a bit more about the game. And then later on, if we have time, we might go into some sort of dungeon as well. I figured that'd be kind of cool, but only if we have the time. I don't really know at this point. Depends on how long this quest here that we're going to do right now is going to be. So we'll say, though, that you're probably not going to enjoy this game if you don't like story-driven games. I'm typically not a huge fan of story-driven games, and yes, you can skip the conversations if you want to, but some of the conversation is really good, though, and that's why I think you'll really get an additional, a better experience if you actually read it, even though it can be skipped. So I would say, like, don't skip the game just because you don't like story-driven games, but you're not gonna get the full experience unless you read it. To be completely honest, I did skip a big chunk of it. I didn't skip all of it, though, because part of it is actually, as I said, really well written. Would you look at this, guys? It looks like we're actually going into one of the dungeons here yet again. So which one is this? I guess it's the solo one again. Let's try going into this dungeon here. Let's give it a try. These monsters are quite difficult, so I don't know if we'll be able to survive, but it gives us an opportunity to go over the combat. So first up, as you guys might have noticed by now, hopefully you've noticed by now, we actually have two different characters. So we have our main character here, this one right here, and then we have this partner character. I think it's called Your Partner, which is this other female character over there. And we can't ever control the other character, but we can choose what to equip on the characters. Look at this, guys. We can go in here and we can go into status, and we can go into the partner equipment. So this is not our equipment, it's the partner equipment, as you guys can see. And we can equip new swords, we can equip a shield. If we have a shield, we actually, wait, that's the one we use on our main character, so we don't want to use that one. Yes, we don't want to use that. We can equip different skills, we can equip the armor as well. And we can even equip avatars if we had any avatars to equip on it. And then we have our main character here, our main player equipment, where we can equip skills, we can equip armor, exactly the same thing. But we also have two different types of weapons on us. So we have set 1 and then set 2 over here. Right now I'm using a spear on set 2, as you guys can see the spear there, and I'm using a sword and shield on set 1. And we can switch between this, and this is so cool. We can switch between these two different modes, or these two different weapons in game or in action. So right now we're using the sword and shield, hacking, slashing here, but I can tap this button up here, and as you guys can see, pretty quickly we're switching to a spear instead. And that's super beneficial, and it's actually something that you gotta get used to really get good at this game, because some monsters have you'll be able to deal more attack. For example, that one is actually weak to our spear attacks. You can see that with the little green icon, so we can switch to this weapon here. Although the weapon with the enemy we're fighting right now is actually weak against swords, so we shouldn't really have switched there. But if you, as slowly as you get into the game, you get to know which sort of enemies to attack with which type of weapon. I think for these ones over here, we probably want to switch back to our main guy here. We have a little buff we can use as a skill as well. These flowers here actually heal HP. But that's about it for the combat. We tap to attack, we tap to use skills. We can dodge attacks by using this one down here. You guys can see our HP, all the usual stuff, our SP, which is kind of like MP in other games. You guys can see that in the top left corner. The UI does take up quite a bit of space on this screen, even here on a Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus. So that's probably one of the disadvantages, I guess. it's not really something I felt too much, but I could definitely see, like, on a smaller screen, the UI might become quite small, or it might take up a very, very big chunk of the screen. So that's one little thing you might want to keep that in mind as you dive into the game. But I really like this thing where we have to. I remember now that these enemies over here are weak against spear, so I really like these strategic elements, of figuring out which weapon to use, which skills to use versus which monsters. It does add a little extra something to to the game that I haven't seen in most other MMOs. The controls work really nicely as well. Not really a lot to say about that. It's definitely one of the best mobile MMOs that I've played just overall. I'm really liking this game. But I said that right in the beginning as well. That's just because everything about the game is really great. But then of course comes the monetization, because this is a free-to-play MMORPG. So, NimbleThor, how is the monetization? It's actually not the worst. I mean, there's no VIP system. There is no, what else? What other sort of horrible systems could there be? Like we don't have any gacha elements to unlock heroes. But what we do have though, and this is how the game monetizes. I'm just gonna show you guys real quick. If you go into the shop, we do have some sort of gacha element to get avatar items, which is fine because they're mostly cosmetic, right? But then we can also get skills, and skills are unlocked. Well, I guess you unlock them through quests, but also through this gacha element right here. So I'm actually gonna go in and show you guys directly that right now, but we luckily get a lot of premium currency. We get over $50 US worth of premium currency to unlock these skills. So let's just go in here and try to unlock 11 different new skills, I guess. I think we're gonna get 11 different ones. Maybe some of them are the same, but then I think we can actually like level them up so they become stronger if we do get the same ones. Look at this, guys. So we got, ooh, nice. There was a 2-star one, another 2-star one. Oh, a 3-star, nice. These seem way better. Like, it's hard to tell really, right, before we get through all of these. But they do definitely seem much better than what we've got on us right now. Oh, did you guys see that? There was a 5-star, wasn't it? Like 4 or 5-star? Nice, let's go look at that one. Sadly, it's not really used for the type of... Wait, is that a passive? It might be a passive, actually, so we might be able to use it even with our sword and shield. 9% will increase the attack rate against the bloody enemy. Not really the best translation, but so it seems like we have a 9% attack increase against some enemies, it seems. That is nice. Let's try going out here and equipping some of these. The way we get the premium currency, by the way, is just through completing quests. And there's a lot of quests in this game. So like you can, some of them can even be repeated forever. So you can just like go in there constantly. Wait, are we gonna have to go through all of these? Apparently not. Okay, cool. So let's go in and equip some of them. We go in here to the player equipment, and then you guys can see these are the different skills. Skill 1, Skill 2, Skill 3, Skill 4. Let's see if we have a new skill that we can use on this type of character here. It seems like we do. We do have 2 new ones. Not for, wait. Not for Sword and Shield though, sadly. Ah, man, that sucks. Can't use Sword skill. We do have one, I guess we can use. So this one, what does that one do? It's an attack increase 15% for 25 seconds. That seems pretty good. And this one is a defense increase. I think I'm gonna go with the attack for this one here, right here is the last skill. So you guys can see that last buff should now have been added to the UI if we go out here. Yes, there it is. The one costing 10 SP to use. I guess the other ones we want to go equip on our, our partner equipment over here, because she definitely needs some new skills. So we have a couple of different ones we can use. We have this one, which is a critical rate increase, 6%. Not the worst, not the worst. Do we get an area of attack one though? No, this is also like critical damage increase, which I guess is fine. That's fine. We're gonna equip that on this one over here. We can also go in and we can craft new items, by the way, if we're at a town. We can't do that right here in the dungeon right now, so let's just complete this dungeon real quick. But if we are at town, we can go in and we can, you know, craft new items. We can upgrade items. We can also upgrade these skills. So that is how the game monetizes through unlocking these skills, but everything else seems to be acquired in-game. So even the upgrading materials, which is great to see. Many games do have both a gacha element, and then you can also buy, you know, you can buy different sorts of chests with the items or with the stuff you need to upgrade your weapons and upgrade your skills. We don't have that here. Everything about that is unlocked through in-game activities. So that's great. Not the worst monetization. Of course, they could later on make it so that the game becomes really, really difficult unless you actually go in and spend real-life money on buying or acquiring more of these skills. I just hope that doesn't happen. From what I've been able to tell from other players who played the game way longer than I have, it seems that it's not really that bad. It seems like it's not really a big issue, but I guess you never really know. Like, the game will definitely change over time as well. So what do I have to do with this one? I don't get it. Like, how do I complete this quest? I guess we're just gonna go for one of the other quests then. Is that also in here? Oh, we didn't defeat enough of them. Okay, I see. So we have to go in here again, it seems. Don't want to do that right now. I actually want to take the chance here at the end of this video. I know it's been quite a long video already, so sorry about that, guys. But I want to go in here, just show you guys, if we go over to the blacksmith and we... Wait. Talk with the blacksmith. Okay, talk with the blacksmith. Okay, come on. Yep. So as you guys can see, we can change the skill records and we can change equipment. So we can actually upgrade equipment. I'm gonna go in and show you guys that right now, just so you guys can see exactly how that works. This one is level 16 already, level 14 already. So we can get it up to actually level 20, which is the maximum level for this item. So let's do that right now. We're gonna enhance it, press OK here, and we will have some extra damage. You guys can see that it now goes all the way up to 86, so 74 to 86 in attack. And did we get some extra HP? We might have gotten a bit of extra HP as well. I didn't actually notice that. So now we can actually go in here and we can transform this one, which we need some other items for. We don't have enough materials. Wait, we do have enough materials actually to transform this to a 2-star. Let's do that right now, and I think it's actually gonna look different, isn't it? I think it might actually look different in game. Maybe not. I guess we'll find out. I guess we'll find out right now. Doesn't seem to have changed its appearance, but it has become quite a bit stronger, and now we can then level it up again. And that's really nice because it means that we can actually keep using some of the same items, or at least some of the beginner items. We can use those for a very, very long time if we want to. Many games have such a quick turnover, like you use one weapon and then you get a new weapon like just immediately after that, and it can get a bit confusing. I do like these upgrade systems where we can really just go in and spend a lot of time on upgrading just one piece of equipment if we want to, and we can keep using that for a big chunk of the game. But that's about it for this game. I think the video has already become probably around 10 minutes long, 11 minutes long. Obviously, there's way more to this game, and I would definitely recommend you guys go check it out because I really like it. I know that I found a couple of good games lately where I've said that I really like these games, but this game, this is one of those games that I just played for, a couple of hours straight when I first dove into it. And I was just hooked. I was just immediately hooked, and I think that some of you guys might get hooked as well. But what do you think about it? Do let me know down in the comment section down below. And thank you so much for sticking around till the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you're gonna have a fantastic week if you're watching this on Friday when I'm uploading the video. If not, hope you're having a fantastic week, I guess, regardless of which day it is. And until next time, guys, just keep gaming, stay awesome, and I will see you guys around.